Hi, hello, this is Dr. Go, and today I'd like to talk about fingered octaves in Paganini Caprice number 17. Now, before we get to the fingered octaves, Paganini already is giving us clues on how to approach these. See, the thing about fingered octaves is, or any double stops, you don't just play them with one hand. You need the right hand as well as the left, okay? So what do I mean? In the andante, after these, you have these six, okay? And he has them dot with a tenuto mark, okay? Staccato, space on both sides, but long. Release, release, and you want to feel that in both hands, yeah? And you notice on the down bow, is a straight slur. There's no articulation or anything. Okay? So he's showing you a difference. And even more. Now, accent, release. So everything is about a release. Release, release, release. When we get to the fingered octaves, it continues. Okay? Now this E flat, he puts a dot, staccato. Okay, short, not short, but space on both sides. Staccato doesn't necessarily mean short, it means there's just space on both sides. Okay, now after that you have the, okay, so for these, first of all, there's a basic theory to fingered octaves, fingering, okay? It's not for everybody, this is just a basic starting point, and definitely when you're really advanced, you don't really always use this rule either. This is just a good starting point, okay? India. Okay, you have whole tones and semitones, or whole steps and half steps, okay? Depending on what theory system you're using. For whole tones, let's say I'm doing C to D, okay? So, here's slow motion. Okay, see, I'm going to release the first finger, okay? Not necessarily pick it up, but for demonstration, I'm picking it up, just for demonstration. That, after that, release the third finger. I didn't say pick it up. So, first finger, release up, third finger, release tension, but keep it touching the string. You need the string sense of the third finger for this. Now, fourth finger, third finger helps to sense where the fourth finger is supposed to go. Second finger, go down. See how the third finger, it collapses a bit. Okay, now semitone is different. Let's go, say I'm going C to B. Okay, so for semitone, release the third finger. Reach high with the fourth. Put the second finger next to the first. Let's see that again. Release the third, reach high with the fourth, and put the second finger on top of the first. Okay? You see, my 2-4 is more in tune with my 1-3. Okay? For demonstration, I'm really reaching too much. So, those are the two basic things. Now, there's one extra thing. This you really need release on, okay? Especially when you have, okay? You have release, shift, release. Okay? So, you will see that depending on what version you're using, the fingerings could be different, but definitely when you're using 4/4, okay, you have to release between each one. He knows in fingered octaves to really move, you have to release. That's why he writes the staccato marks up there. So when we practice slowly, I'll have students do this a lot. You want to practice using your whole bow. Okay, spend half the bow, this last half of the bow, all on releasing and finding the next note. So let's say I want to do, I just want to do that, okay? I'm going to practice finding the first note. Half the bow, I'm going to release, shift. Now, I'm just riding on top of the strings here. Release. Yeah? And that's the way you want to start practicing. After you get everything in tune like this, then go slow tempo, okay? Release. 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 Okay, and so once you get that, you're feeling all the releases, it's starting to feel good, start to pick it up. I actually do all the rhythm work that I show in my tutorial to Kreutzer number 2 on these figured octaves, da 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 da, all the rhythm practicing, and it really helps it to make it very clear, very clean and in tune. Okay, I'll leave a link for that tutorial in the description. And also, one other thing, a lot of people think you have to press down really hard. True, on fingered octaves I press harder than I do on a lot of other techniques at first when I am not practiced up. However, once I'm practiced up, okay, I also don't press down. Instead of pressing down on top of the string, I come from the sides so that I can feel the fingerboard without the string digging into my finger, and that way I know exactly where I am. There's one case where that's different. That's where I will reach over the side of the fingerboard, for the G string, but I'll place my third finger on top of whatever string, let's say the D string, okay? And then I'll just ride up. So I know exactly where my first finger is because I'm feeling the fingerboard. My third finger can glide. It's just gliding on top, okay? Effortless shifting, effortless, because I'm already in a released pressure on the string. To talk more about this, I'll leave a link in the description below to my video on stopping the string, the myth of finger pressure, where you can really see it's all about wrist angle, okay? So, I hope there's been something useful for those of you out there who are practicing these caprices. Again, if there's anything that I'm saying in this video or any of my videos that is contrary to what your teacher is telling you, please ignore me, listen to your teacher. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a good time and enjoy these wonderful works as much as I do. Cheers.